A New Jersey man going to court over the beer he was served and why he is blaming the restaurant for a trip to the hospital. On News 4 at 11, we're working for you, tracking the big stories all night long.
Telling you what's happened, how it happened, and what it means to you. Live in Silver Spring at the live desk.
Live in Northwest.
Take the umbrella with you tomorrow. We're News 4 at 11.
And we're working for you.
Toyota-thon is on. Wrap up a great year-end deal on a Toyota today. Now lease a new 2015 RAV for only $199 a month. Or buy one with no interest financing for 5 years. Toyota, let's go places.
Son, holiday season's just like football season. You got your big games, cheese plates, turkey, appetizers, and regular games. Get it all at a great price.
And the holiday season is one.
That's my boy.
Fill your cart with everything you need this season, all at one place. My Giant. This week, get Giant Spiral Sliced Ham for $1.49 per pound and Starbucks coffee for $5.99. Opportunity has no slow season, no off days or downtime. Opportunity is everything you make of it. This winter, take advantage of our season's best offers on the latest generation of Cadillacs. Current GM lessees can get this low-mileage lease on this ATS from around $269 per month or purchase with 0% APR financing. Visit your Washington, D.C. Cadillac dealer.
Diamonds. The Jewelry Exchange has thousands of GIA diamonds, guaranteed the lowest price. Certified 2-carat solitaires, $59.90. 2-carat rings and studs are $39.90. And certified 3-carat rings, $7,900. Plus no interest for 12 months. The Jewelry Exchange in Bethesda.
The first Broadway musical from Grammy winners Steve Martin and Edie Brickell, directed by Tony winner Walter Bobby. Bright Star. See it before it goes to Broadway at the Kennedy Center.
Toyota-thon is on. Wrap up a great year-end deal on a Toyota today. Now lease a new 2016 Corolla for only $149 a month. Or buy one with no interest financing for 5 years. Toyota, let's go places.
Catch the day's best plays from the Xfinity Sports Desk. Brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. What's happening on the field, behind the scenes, and everywhere in between. The Xfinity Sports Desk, tonight on News 4 at 11.
Yeah.
An Ohio middle school student could be expelled.
Police say he threatened to shoot and kill a fellow student who was Muslim. According to police, he was on the bus when another 12-year-old, the Muslim, called him the son of ISIS and blamed the Muslim student for the collapse of the Twin Towers. Police say the older boy also threatened to bring a gun to school and shoot and kill him. The student was arrested, charged with aggravated menacing and ethnic intimidation. He was also suspended, and he could be expelled.
A New Jersey man says one sip of beer at a restaurant changed his life, but not for the better.
He's blaming an Atlantic City restaurant for putting him in the hospital, and he has filed a lawsuit.
That man is now speaking out for the first time, and Ted Greenberg reports on what he thinks contaminated his drink.
No one would ever expect to go into a restaurant and have this happen to him.
Richard Washart says he felt searing pain, then began vomiting blood after taking a single gulp of draft beer.
It was direly wrong. And I knew I was in trouble.
The retired Ocean City police officer says he was poisoned that night in November 2012 by a cleaning product remaining in a beer dispensing line at McCormick and Schmick's restaurant at Harrah's in Atlantic City.
Rich is lucky to be alive.
Washart was hospitalized for a week with burns to his digestive tract. He says the resulting injuries continue to cause discomfort and require medical treatment.
My future's uncertain. As far as the medical side of it goes.
You think when you go out to eat that what you're going to ingest is safe. I never questioned that before.
Washart and his wife Cynthia, an emergency room nurse for nearly 30 years, have filed this lawsuit claiming McCormick and Schmick's and 2 local beer distributors hired to regularly clean the beer lines were negligent. The defendants did not respond to my requests for comment, but in court documents deny any wrongdoing.
Nobody's admitting responsibility.
That's why we're asking people, somebody's out there that knows what happened, to come forward and let's avoid a full-blown trial.
The lawsuit seeks unspecified damages. Richard Washart says he also wants those involved in the food and beverage industry to be more careful.
Please do it the right way. We don't want this to happen to somebody else.
This case is limited to that restaurant in New Jersey and not the chain's locations in our area.
In court, McCormick and Schmicks denied any wrongdoing.
News 4 at 6 begins with breaking news.
Now at 6, a deadlocked jury heads home in Baltimore. What it means for the first officer on trial in Freddie Gray's death and for the city's security tomorrow.
A detective and youth hockey coach in Virginia killed himself today as police closed in to arrest him for child sex crimes. Police are now looking for more potential victims. We begin with a detective whose job it was to protect children from sexual predators.
Today, he was the target, and instead of turning himself in, he shot himself, leaving a web of questions and concerns for police and parents in Northern Virginia. Dave Abbott worked for a regional Internet Crimes Against Children task force and for police in the city of Manassas. That's where Bureau Chief Julie Carey joins us live to tell us how this shocking case came together. Julie?